What do I do if I'm called upon to speak in the spur of the moment without proper preparation? How do I attract, engage, and sustain the attention of an audience if I'm to speak for a long period of time? How do I become fluent with words so that people will love to listen to me? These and many more are the questions you find a practical and applicable answers to at Fordax Public Speaking Academy. My name is Steve Onyelue. I am a speaker and a trainer, and I want to specially invite you to Fordax Public Speaking Academy. Thank you.
My name is Stephen Michael, and I am the founder of the Fordax Training Academy. For the last 9 years, I've dedicated my research and resources in finding out how to help people to overcome what I believe to be the greatest problem that most people face, which is stage fright, and the ability to organize their thoughts and be able to communicate with greater sense of clarity. Fear can make what you are afraid of possible. Sometimes you attract what you are afraid of.
My name is Aisha Salami. I'm a public health practitioner. Before now, speaking in public have been a big challenge to me, and it has been so embarrassing.
There are 3 problems that most people face when it comes to public speaking. The first is stage fright. They don't have that confidence to stand in front of a crowd and express their thoughts with greater sense of clarity. The second is that they are boring. In other words, they don't know how to make their communication more dynamic in order to be able to influence people, bring energy into the conversation, and generally appeal to the people who are listening to them. And then there is the language barrier. There are people who just are not very good with the use of the English language. These and some other problems are what bring many people to the Fordax Public Speaking School.
My name is Eberekalo Eze, a legal practitioner and a student of Fordax Training Academy. Before I started this school, I had searched online to find a school that I can improve my self-worth in public speaking. Fortunately, I got this school through Instagram adverts. And I have been in this school. It has helped me tremendously. I have improved my self-worth. I have gained self-confidence because I have gained the skill on how to do impromptu speech. I can take charge of the room any day, anytime.
I am Dr. Yusuf Mohammed. I'm a banker and financial consultant. I have discovered that public speaking is all about life. And before now, I have issue with self-confidence as well as stage fright in public speaking. But through my training, I've been able to improve my skill as well as my confidence in public speaking.
You know, when you work with different people, I've been doing this for 9 years, so there are lots of experiences we've had. I've had the privilege of working with politicians, business owners, NGO leaders. I've practically worked with accountants and different caliber of people across all time. The challenges we face typically is the person believing that you can help them, especially because of my stature and the fact that some people would say you look so young, right? I get that part. But the thing is, when you spend 9 years mastering a single skill and helping different caliber of people, somehow you tend to be on top of your game, right? And that is one of the things I do. I have mastered the ability to help people of all class, all race, all color, all gender, as long as they are willing to learn, to master the art of public speaking. Through my coaching programs, a lot of people whom you will see their testimonials have been able to overcome stage fright and master public speaking skills that they are currently using in their careers, in their businesses, in their ministries. I work with pastors that own very big churches, and they are going through all of these problems. Nobody understands them, but I do understand them because this is my job, this is my calling, and this is what I do that gives me the greatest feeling of fulfillment all the time. You cannot be a writer without imagination. Neither can you be a musician without imagination. In fact, you can't even be a successful businessman without imagination.
My name is Johnson Odede, a chartered accountant and a seasoned administrator. Growing up, I've always admired good public speakers, and my new role entails that I do a lot of public speaking and presentation. About 3 weeks ago, I was trying to look for a good place for public speaking when I came across Dr. Mickey's Academy. I've been in this academy for 3 weeks, but what I've learned cannot be quantified in monetary value.
My name is Omoife Tawia. I'm a businessman, media and strategy consultant. Before now, I had always wanted to add or learn new things. I'd attended conferences and different seminars until I came across the Fordax Public Speaking School. And I picked up interest and made my inquiries, and I attended it, and I have actually learned so much. It has helped me to be able to coordinate myself and put my thoughts rightly in decision making and in public presentations.
I saw Dr. Mickey's advert on Facebook and I looked at it. I was so excited. I contacted him and he told me about the school. So I came visiting and I saw what he was able to offer. And having gone through the techniques and I'm able to apply the techniques, it has really helped me to overcome my stage fright.
One of the things that inspired me to start this journey was my own life many, many years ago. I was just a skinny young child. I was very timid, and I've always hoped, could there be a better way for me to be able to express myself? Could there be a better way for me to influence people without having to use gun or force? And then I came upon it by meeting a man that transformed my life and influenced me in a way that I've never felt in my life.
Dr. Mike is a young, promising young man. His skills is tailored to improving your personal skill. Video conferencing assignment I have been given has actually stabilized me. I can take charge anytime, any day.
The Fordax Public Speaking School is dedicated to helping adults to master the art of public speaking. Whether you are a business executive, you are a leader, or you are an influencer, you might actually be a politician. You can just be anybody, whoever you are. As long as you're humble enough to learn, the Academy will help you through strategic coaching. With our program, you'll be able to master self-confidence, master public speaking skills, and more importantly, you will find the power to communicate your ideas with greater sense of clarity and power.
I did a presentation last week, and after the presentation, everybody in the hall was wowed. Most of the things I learned in my 3 weeks with Dr. Mickey, I put into practice. The pace, the pitch, the tone, the body language.
Dr. Mickey has been a wonderful, fantastic teacher. In fact, he's some guy that you should not underestimate.
Dr. Mickey's school is one of the best schools in Abuja. I don't know about Lagos, but in Abuja, his school is one of the best and the cheapest school.
If you're wondering if the public speaking school is for you, there are basic questions you should ask yourself. Number one is, do I struggle with stage fright? That's the first question. But then that's not all the question. Some people don't struggle with stage fright, but they just don't know how to organize their ideas into powerful thoughts. So the second one is, do you want to be someone who wants to be able to organize your ideas? The third one is, are you somebody that belongs to an organization or a company where your job primarily requires you to stand in front of an audience and speak, and you don't want to make mistakes, you don't want to blow your chances? You know the consequences of a terrible presentation in front of a live audience. The consequences can be insurmountable. And so, if you are that person that is looking to build self-confidence, you are looking to sharpen your communication skills, and you are looking to be able to carry the audience along, influence them whenever you are speaking, be able to make impact. If you want to be the person that at the end of your presentation, people are coming to you and saying, man, I totally enjoyed your presentation. You are wonderful. It was wow. If you are that type of person, irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your class, irrespective of your job description, I want you to come to Fordax Training Academy, because here we'll be able to help you to master all of those skills and a lot more that you're going to get from our programs.
One of the things that I think I've mastered now is stage fright. Initially, I can't stand before the public to say a lot of things or to talk for a while, but now I think I've overcome it, and my self-confidence to it has really increased.
You know, it's one thing to be able to speak, it's another thing to be able to help someone else to speak. I am already a good speaker, and people come to me, they say, I love the way you talk, can you help me? I never thought I would come to a place where I am helping these other people. Right, so the first challenge is how do I help someone else to be able to do what I can do, especially without having to imitate me? Because if you imitate me, you're no longer unique, you're no longer genuine. If you come to me, it's because you want to be the best version of yourself. So I have to now train you to be able to communicate without changing or interfering with your personality. I mean your core person. That's the first challenge. And then there is the second challenge of turning it into a business that is sustainable. Lots of people want to have me on a one-on-one basis, and sometimes they can't afford me, or maybe I'm not even in the city. And then they're like, I want you to be the one to train me. And I'm not even there. I can't serve everybody. I have to be careful of who I'm working with. I have to choose a very selected few number of persons. The next thing I would say that I consider to be a challenge is the fact that some Nigerians have not yet understood the industry. You talk about public speaking, people confuse it with motivational speaking. They say, do you want to teach me how to motivate people? Hell no, that's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is to help you to learn how to organize your ideas into principles and precepts that when communicated with greater sense of clarity, anyone listening to you will fall in love with your message. And basically, I will help you to find your voice. That does not necessarily make you a motivational speaker, but it makes you someone that is worth listening by any caliber of audience.
I'm recommending
Dr. Mickey.
Dr. Mickey.
Dr. Mickey,
To anybody, especially professionals like me, it will go a long way to help them.
In Fordax Public Speaking School, you get a chance to learn a lot of things, but let me mention some of them to you. First, you're going to overcome stage fright. You learn how to build self-confidence. You learn how to make persuasive presentations. You learn how to connect and engage with your audience. You learn how to spice up your presentations. You learn how to make sales and business presentations. You learn how to study the audience so that you can use proven psychological techniques to be able to connect instantly with the audience and pass your message across with greater sense of clarity. Then you learn what we call energy. Energy is the force of communication. You must be somebody who has energy, excitement, enthusiasm, because these are the elements that when you add it to your presentation, what happens? People love you. People feel like you're a magnet. They want to connect more and more with your message. All of that will be possible only if you attend our program. And to sum it up, when you attend Fordax Public Speaking School, you get to meet people just like you, people who are driven by passion, people who believe in education, people like you who are struggling but they don't want to give up, people who understood the true essence of education and are willing to invest in themselves. That person could be your next business partner or your next life partner or whatever partner you're looking for. You never can be so sure.